Welcome to the first year drawing workshop. This is video D4. I've been working on this for a while now. I've been doing different values in the haphazard texture that I like. We already did the 0 for white, and I've added some 1, a 3, a 5, a 7, and 9. So now I'm going to try and hit the zones in between, just so you can kind of get a sense of it. So this is the 2. It's got to be a little bit darker than this, but lighter than that. And I'm using this kind of forgiving haphazard texture so we can make that happen. And I like to sometimes burnish it with my finger a little bit, and then we can make this one a little bit darker accordingly. That's what's great about this type of texture is if you just need to add a little bit more, you just go for it. The 4 will be a little bit darker still. And I'm using a 2B right now, so if I need to make that 5 a little bit darker, I can do so by grabbing a slightly softer lead, just adding, which is naturally darker, so on and so forth. So as you can see here, we're getting a gradient from 0, which is white, through the various grays. Now on this side, we'll do the same thing, but we'll go for the mowing of the lawn texture. So it's kind of the same idea, but we're keeping them all at 45 degrees and just going across like we're mowing a baseball field or mowing a big lawn somewhere in a rural agrarian area. We have to just keep getting slightly darker each time. And we're also looking back here and trying to keep these similar. So this needs to probably get a little bit darker to match that. And a little bit darker still here. So we're just going to keep doing this mowing of the lawn texture all the way down. You will fill out all 20 boxes here. I'm going to stop short. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm just giving you a few of them. Then we move on up to this one here. And so now we have the crosshatch. And so this is the lightest one. This is the 2. And then the 5 can get slightly darker. It's about halfway between the white and the black. And then the darkest part of the crosshatch, 9, is just below total blackness. So we still want to see a little bit of white in there, but not too much. This is going to be a pretty dark box. The next one is the circles. And this one can get slightly darker. The nice thing about moving through this process is you get to see another 5, and so you can kind of compare and make sure you're getting dark enough, all the while practicing your textures and getting better and better each time you do it. And then I'm going to go for an even softer lead here to get my circles for the 9 much darker. You can really feel the effort you have to put into to get these darker tones, because you have to push down a lot harder. So, you can see why someone like Stephen Hall would get tired of doing this for 3 weeks straight and want to start moving to watercolor. But the effect is really quite nice. So it is a good rendering technique if you have that kind of patience and that ability to kind of really just lay it down. That's getting pretty close to a 9. Now, the stippling one, I'm going to tell you, maybe just do the 2 And don't really bother with the 5 and the 9, because you'll be here literally for 8 hours trying to get that one filled in.